So I got a quick one for you guys today. Now, I do get asked quite often to promote Kickstarters, and most of the time, I don't promote Kickstarters. I don't sit here and be like, hey guys, take a look at this, buy this Kickstarter. I rarely do that, It's gotta be something I'm interested in, and it's very rare that I'm actually interested in stuff that people email me about. Sometimes people are like, hey, I'll pay you to promote my stuff. I never take money from people to promote things. I just don't. Like, I got to be like interested. I got to be intrigued by what they're asking me to take a look at. And with Kickstarter, it's always got to be, I got to put it out there, like back at your own risk type of thing. But what I do like is people keeping like retro stuff alive, right? And people do hit me up with Game Boy games quite often. Sometimes it's like, whatever. This one, I gave it a shot. And I'm like, you know what? This is actually a pretty cool game. And I kind of like the actual cartridge behind it. This thing's got rumble. Like how many cartridges come out that have rumble, right? And it doesn't like have where you got to put a battery in the cartridge. It's just built into the cartridge. Like it's powered by the Game Boy or the system. You can use an analog pocket, an actual Game Boy, whatever. It's powered by the actual system. Like you don't have to put a battery in the cartridge. I thought that's pretty cool. These guys, they got less than a couple weeks to go. Just a couple guys behind this. They're very close to their goal. I always got to say, back at your own risk type of thing. But I want to take a look at this. I'm going to play it real quick, give you guys some of my thoughts and impressions. It's not going to be for everyone, but this is the kind of thing that I would have enjoyed back in the day because there was a couple things like with Game Boy games. I loved Game Boy games back in the day. And there was things that I was really like deeply in love with were like role-playing games, right? Things that I could just sit back and slowly play over time. And there were a few on the Game Boy, and then games that were just like quick jump in, play for a moment, and then just shut it off, go about your day type of thing. Quick road trip, you're in the car, going to the store with your parents or something, and you could just shut it off, right? And that's what this is, kind of quick arcade action. I love that kind of stuff. So there's a few different options here. You can get a digital game for fairly cheap, and I like when that's an option. You don't have to pledge for an actual cartridge. You could, like, if you like what you see, $8, you can get a digital copy of it, emulate it, put it on flash cart, whatever, right? They do have the actual cartridge, then like a special edition cartridge. It is a little pricey. I understand some people be like, that's a lot of money for a damn cartridge. It does have rumble, so that's one thing. Kind of neat, right? $64 for that cartridge. People are going to say it's pricey. It's up to you. I get it. Got to look at what it comes with, right? This one, kind of crazy. $120, Molten Edition. Trust me, I think that's expensive. It's my opinion. I wouldn't back the $120 one. That's just me. If I were to back a cartridge, I would go for the $64 one. That's my opinion. But some people, they do like, special stuff, right? So you could take a look at all this. They say the game is done. They did give me access to the ROM of the game, so I'm going to play it on the analog pocket. But there's 7 unlockable characters. I've unlocked all of them. It's a game where it's like randomly generated levels, as they say, so no two runs are the same. Silky smooth. Movement and physics, they said that it's like 60 frames per second type thing. I don't know. Like it's smooth game. 8 original music tracks by Ashley Bridges, talented composer, popularized by their work in old school RuneScape. Second input mode to control the character where you could use both thumbs, like with a D-pad and the button, I guess. I just like using the D-pad, but it's pretty cool. They have a video. I'm not going to play the video, but some stretch goals, all that stuff. Here's the dudes who are involved, Dylan and Justin. Mathonis Studios. So there's all their information. I don't want this video to go on for a million years. I just want to play this game, show you what's involved. So let's get to it. So here we go. This is like the first character you get, but there's a few, like I've unlocked them all. I've got them all unlocked, but if you press like select on the screen, like each one, it's not like, oh, it's just a color swap. That's not the point of it. Each one has different abilities type of thing. So if you press select, it'll tell you the material and if they have like abilities, right? So this dude, Blobby, he's just basic. He don't do anything. And then what is it, shiny? This guy's stainless steel. He falls faster. The next guy you unlock, Jumpy, rubber, pink, pumice. She can jump. Okay, Normie here turned black and white, so you can play this Game Boy or Game Boy Color. Mind you, I'm playing on the Game Boy Color core on the Analog Pocket. Polyethylene is the material, can only see in black and white. I'm not sure if that changes because there's like platforms. I'm not sure if this one makes it to where the platforms just stay the same. I'm not sure. Then there's Loopy here, the purple one, dark matter. He can teleport through walls. That one's actually kind of neat. Like there's no other special abilities, but you can go through the walls. And then Slippy, ice substrate, no friction, platforms freeze when touched. And you'll see what that entails. I'm not going to play each one. I'm just showing you what they do. This one, I don't know, it's blocked out for the material. It stops the motion when it's airborne. I don't know why it's like blacked out. And then this one's random. I haven't tried this, but it says it transforms into other blobs. I don't know if it randomly does it like when you start, or if it randomly when you play like the stage, if it randomly selects. So we may have to just like, I'm gonna select the random one, right? Oh, it does. Oh, wow. Okay, that's cool. So I don't want to play as that guy because that can be confusing. So he does randomly change. So the point of the game is you're going down. You're trying to avoid those spikes at the top. But if you hit the bottom of the screen, you die. Like it's almost like there's lava or a pit down there. But then there's platforms, right? So I don't want to play as that guy. I just don't. I kind of want to play as the one that jumps, the pink one. I want to play as her because this one's all right. So the rest of them don't jump. So as you see, like, okay, that's like a little spring-loaded one. So you're just trying to go for a high score here, right? So you're going down. You see like these ones like, oh crap. You see, like you're going for that high score. Each character has a high score leaderboard, right? So that's what you're doing. I kind of had some fun with this, playing with each different character. Like I said, I didn't play as the random one though, because I didn't know what it did. But you start like having different platforms here, like these cloud ones like disappear. The ones with the arrows push you along. That one makes you bigger. Oh shit. Oh my god. So that's what you're trying to do. Just different runs. Those ones blow up. Bam. It's like it's frantic, man. It's oh god. It's fun, dude. It is so simple. Splam, but it's freaking fun, man. All right, let me play as which was the one? Like not that guy. Which was the one? He can tell. Oh, this one's kind of cool. All right, we'll try him. I don't want to play as all of them, but like, see this guy? Oh, I died right away. He teleports through the walls. He's kind of hard to play as though. This one I kind of like. He's kind of cool. See, like he freezes things. He freezes. Oh crap! See, he's still got to be careful though. All right, let's try again. So it's kind of like you could kind of if you have enough clearance to where you could see where you're going, you could kind of plan it out with him. So each one kind of gives you an advantage, but maybe almost like a disadvantage too. You know what I'm saying? Here's just the normal guy that you start off with. Like you got to kind of start unlocking things with this guy. He doesn't do anything. He can't jump. He's just basic. Like you get a feel for the game with this guy, and things start getting faster. Oh, see, you kind of fight with that platform. It's a fun game, dude. It's a fun game. If you're interested, take a look at the Kickstarter. Like I said, back at your own risk. Always have to put that warning out there. I like this kind of stuff. It's cool. It's fun, man. But there you go. Appreciate you guys watching. Bye. Splat.